From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Brewers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Trevor Williams gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Williams has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
In is Christian Yelich. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Brent Suter is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Melky Cabrera, has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 27.
Standing in, Kevin Newman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops him up back behind second base. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
In now, Mike Moustakas. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Aguilar stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard to short. Kramer is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8.
Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. And the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Josh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kane going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. At the plate, Colin Moran. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. So far on the year, Moran is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Down and away, ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Cervelli moving to his left. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 35, Brent Suter.
So here now is the pitcher, Brent Suter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Newman's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results.
Way to go,
guys.
For the Pirates.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 1 down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up now, Trevor Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
The batter, the center fielder, Starling.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Moustakas calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
So digging in now, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready now, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a pretty fair size differential there. 94 for one guy, just 88 for the other. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in, Kevin Newman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman, number 27.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Perez onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Into the box, Colin Moran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The pitcher, number 35, Brent Suter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brent Suter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Here he comes on 2-0. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moran is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's up and in for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And he popped him up. Here comes Cabrera. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
We're talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Polanco looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Standing in now,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
0-1.
4-1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Again, he sends it out of play. On its way is pitch number 75. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must
Now
have
back.
a lot of faith in him,
The
and
first baseman.
I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Kyle Crick takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 97 that time as this is fouled away. Aguilar on second. Shaw at first. 2 out in the inning. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Kyle Crick.
Kyle
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 1. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Braun, base runner at first with 1 out. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hops this one up. Here comes Cabrera, but this will land untouched. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Hard ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Brewers are out in front 5-1. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far on this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-0 now. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in, Kevin Newman, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped up. Grandal is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cain is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Hernan Perez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Keone Keller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And he is out on the tag.
Now, sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Kramer is up with it. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order of the Brewers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Into the box now, Colin Moreno. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far.
Third baseman, Colin Moreno.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. now it's the Pirates pitcher, Keone
The
Kela.
pitcher,
He's newly
35.
entered into the ball game, so this will be his
Keone.
first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this?
Now
That's
batting,
why we're in the
center
booth,
fielder,
and that manager's
Starling
down there. I would have pinch hit
Marte.
for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit a beautiful base hit.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. He grounds it sharply to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Travis Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes, here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Kramer into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 5-2. Striding into the box, Melky Cabrera, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress. Now catching and batting 9, number 9, Manny Pena.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Newman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, and you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Road. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alex Claudio.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here comes the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 44.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer rolled slowly down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 6-5. Now batting, Ryan Braun. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Edgar Santana comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
37, Edgar Santana.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Manny Pena.
At the plate, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Felipe Vasquez gets the call
now
here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish
Number
this
73.
thing off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Pittsburgh came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Keone Kela wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.